Okay, this is about repairs. This I bought used, and it appears that they left this side laying on the ground. And this part here, I don't know if you can see how pitted this is. Well, it was much worse in here, and so I'm going to be taking a sleeve of piece of pipe the same diameter of this to fit over this. I've cut it away, removed all of the weld, so it's going to slide over here, meet up with this, and then another sleeve of pipe is going to go over top to support that seam. This here, I'm going to cut this weld and run a pipe from here up to here. I'll show you as the process continues. Using basically junk material that I've acquired over the years. The fit isn't perfect, but neither is the product. One of the challenges that I had is this shaft runs through to here, but in this area here there was a significant amount of rust. So as I drove it in, this head had a tendency of mushrooming because I couldn't get a good drive with the punches I was using. So I filed this around so that it would fit through, and I'm doing the same to run it back. It's an old ball cart for moving trees, and I'm liking to restore it for that and other purposes. Okay, here's my first fitting. I created a slice in here basically to constrict it to line up with the other. This is bent, but I can still drive it up and down. My first action is to weld this to here, just tacking it in place, and drive this down so that I can expose the top end and weld that, clamp it, weld this up, and then drive this up so that it is straddling that seam. What I'm planning on doing here, mark this as an index, and here, now to take this, cut this, and put the sleeve on there. This is what I'm going to be using for a sleeve. It was part of a hammock frame, and so this is going to set on there like so. I'll show you more as I have it. Here's where I've tried to grind away the weld, but not realizing there's some there. The other side is free, but it can be challenging to just get the weld and not go into some of the other material. As you can see there where I've penetrated. Okay, I've marked here where the end of this pipe is. This weld has been cut. This has been driven onto there, and this piece here is set into there. So get the welder up and start tacking this together. Okay, here's what we have. Never said that I'm a welder, I just own one. Gone all the way around, driven this from up here to down there so that I could get to that joint, and the same up here. Haven't done that yet, but clean this up, see if I can move this up to here, fold that up, and do these, and see where she goes. Okay, here's a old welding rod stuck in there to take up that gap. The seam is covered under there, and weld it here, fill that in. That should take care of that one, and then up to there. Okay, trying to finish this up. A bunch of time has passed. When I was shooting this last, I ran out of battery power, so I didn't get to the end. I have plans on painting this someday, just to make it look a little nicer, but you can see how the handles go up and out slightly, giving wider grip. And this is where I put the splice in, and here's where I connected it to the frame. I haven't tested it on anything severe, but I have picked up some heavy pieces. But hopefully in the next year or so, maybe in the spring, I'll put this on film again in action. Valuable tool, and the semicircle does help in getting close to some big things where a piece on a hand truck which sticks out can be more difficult on some objects to move, but works well for me, and hope this helps with some of your adventures. Take care. Thank you. Bye.